What's good, YouTube? It's been a while, but I'm back. I've been getting a lot of questions lately on like where you at on the car, what's going on with the car, have you done anything to it since you've got it running? Well, I'll go over a few things. Figure I owe you guys an update. So basically, I'll just show off where I'm at with it. But basically, under the hood, man, I don't like the sun shining right down on that. Basically, where I'm at under the hood is nothing's really changed. I haven't updated anything really since the last update I gave you guys, like way back months ago before the. Let's see, what was the last one? The hood? Yeah, getting the hood painted. I think that was the last one. But figured to show off what I've done, and I talked one video about a temperature control switch. Uh, I just used a cheap Jegs one. It goes in between the relay and the fan, and basically you adjust it to the temperature you want it, and it kicks on when it hits that temperature, and you just stick a little probe in there. A lot of people say that those suck, but I've used them in the past and ain't really had any issues with them. Well, I've never personally used them, but I've helped people use them. Let's see, what else here? Uh, I got wheel moldings put on the car. I had two for this side, the chrome ones. I put them on before, but see, a little secret I haven't shared with you guys is I've wrecked this car before. So both those wheel moldings got messed up. I ain't put that one on yet because I lost the screws, so I've only got 3 on them right now, but I'll get the other one put on at some point, just when I quit being lazy. Let's see, the only things I'm lacking to license and driving is I need exhaust put on it. That's one thing. I see in my belt housing to my transmission only has 3 bolts in it. I ain't got the other 2 in yet. Basically, the reason for that is because I heard a lot of G-body guys say use half-inch back plates for more clearance on the firewall. I used 1 inch to keep the stock bell housing location and the stock crossmember location and all that. But basically the problem lies is on a 350 you have that lip, so it's off the firewall and you can snake your hands down in there easier to get to the bell housing bolts, whereas an LS with the 1 inch back plates and a G-body, I don't know if you could see it with the harness and everything in the way, but basically it's right there on the firewall, like not even a 1/8 inch of a gap. That's how close it is. So it makes it hard to snake your hands in there. I was gonna jack up the tail of the transmission so I could raise the whole thing forward and snake my hand in there to get bolts in. Now a lot of people ask, well, why didn't you just drop the transmission and the motor in together? Well, basically the transmission was already in the car, and I didn't see the point in pulling it just to bolt it on, then drop it back in. Just it seemed like a waste of time to me. But yeah, that and exhaust, and this thing would be running and driving like no problem. No big issue there. But I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. Let's see, I know I had a sub asked way back about power windows. I put them on the car. Basically, this kit is off of Amazon, I think is where I got it. I don't remember how much it cost. But basically, it's just a motor that I put down in here. You basically tie it down. It's got this big strap that goes on the stock spline for the crank windows. And then basically, you just put that thing over it to cover it up. And basically, that's how it works. And then you just hit the switch and window rolls up and down. Where's the keys at? Just so I could prove they work. Yeah, I know they're a little squeaky. I need to lube the window a little bit. But yeah, that's all that is. You'd have to be brain dead not to figure it out. The harness is laid out for you. You just basically hook up your hot and ground into it, and everything else plugs in. Not a big deal on that. But I yanked the stereo out of it. I put it in my truck. My truck stereo was bugging out on me, so I figured, I don't drive the car that much. I'll just pull it, and the sound of the LS is like music to your ears, so who needs a stereo, right? But I can't think of any other updates off the top of my head. If you guys want to know anything else that's going on, just let me know, and I'll show it off a little bit. But people have been begging me for an update, and I figured I'd give one. I just can't really think of what to talk about, but I'm gonna head up out. I'll catch you guys later. Let me know what you